right, the next item of business is a recommendation for consideration zoning bylaw and the sustainable community plan. We have a property on 17th Street. You've read the information. What we're doing here is taking it to public hearings by accepting the recommendation and planning for these changes. We will end up going to a public hearing, and then it'll come back to us for a final decision. Councillor Smith makes the motion. Councillor Doherty, further discussion on this? Councillor Krog?
Yeah, just some clarification. So the recommendation was was option one, which was to put forward for the rezoning of it, and then from the
highway commercial
to low family residential,
single one or two.
Yeah, and then we're going to take input from the public. So we're saying we're good with the idea, and if the public comes back, then we might consider not following through on the idea. So that's...
We are not obligated to follow the public's direction.
Correct. But we would then be obligated to continue with the process, is what I'm saying.
I don't understand what you're saying. We can say, no, we don't want to do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at now. Like right now, it says we want to do it, and we'll go to public hearing and get information from the public. Just is all of council comfortable with the concept of taking highway commercial and allowing it to be rezoned to single family or double, and not take into consideration either leaving it the way it is and or a higher density?
But those are certainly options. I think my reading of it is that where this property is located in behind the A&W and liquor outlet there, that there would probably be a welcoming community to the changing of this zoning to low residential rather than commercial. I would think that this would be a happy time for the local residents.
That's what I'm saying, is that by allowing it to go, and if you get positive, then you've made that commitment, and we don't have,
What is the point you're trying to make, Councillor Brown?
Information for other options. I know the property. I know it's been looked at for development in the past. I know other residential property in that area was put forward for change in usage and stuff towards more, and that was voted down by the residents there. Right? I'm just saying, for me, I don't support the changing of it. We have a limited amount of land, which is tourist commercial, right? So that's sort of what I'm saying. And
okay, so in fact, you certainly are free to vote against us supporting this to go to referendum at all tonight.
Correct.
Which is what you're speaking to.
Correct. To public.
I'm glad you got to that point. Thank you. Councillor Smith.
I also know the property, and I know that over to one right directly behind the A&W is a single-family residence, and this particular property is not actually on the highway. It's kind of in the back road there. So if someone wants to develop it, I'd rather develop it than
when they
not
pushed
do anything
it
with
in.
it.
Yeah. It was, they argued it to get into the commercial sometime back. Yeah. But things have changed dramatically in that corner. Councillor Wershagen? Oh, I thought you had your hand up. Sorry. Any further comment on this? Okay, the vote is to take it to public hearing. All those in favor? Opposed? Do you want that recorded, Councillor Carter?
No.
No. Okay.